Hello and welcome to another episode of Air Gun Reviews and Pesting Channel. What I have in front of you is one of my favorite, it's become one of my favorite single shot pistols, a Crosman 1701P, single shot, chambered 177 caliber. I was looking for a pistol, PCP pistol, because at my club in the summertime, after the field target meet, they have a class, it's called pistol match in the field target range. And it has always interested me to participate, but been looking for the right PCP pistol. So I spent some time late last year before Christmas looking around on various websites, and I decided to go onto the Airgun forum, Airgun Nation and Airgun Warrior, the old yellow, and was looking around in there to see if maybe somebody had a PCP single shot pistol for sale. Now they have the PP 700 made by Artemis. Couldn't find one of those, but what I did find was this one, the Crosman 1701P for sale. And at the time it had the pistol stock on there, but the guy said he also had the shoulder stock that he would throw in. So I contacted him, and this is exactly what I was looking for. And so I went ahead and bought it for a good price. So yes, this pistol is used. So let's begin by the overall length without the stock, obviously. 14 3/4 inches long, weighs 2.5 pounds, not with the shoulder stock, in the pistol form. It has a 10.1 inch rifled Walther barrel. That's what sold me on the gun, because they had a Walther barrel, where the PP 700, we don't know what barrel, a Chinese barrel, hit and miss, lottery on the barrels. So I went with the Crosman. It's made in the USA. It features a 2-stage adjustable trigger. We're going to test the trigger. Safety is convenient. Right behind the trigger, it can be accessed on both sides. It's a bolt action, which when I received it and when it comes from the factory, it's always, the bolt is always on the left. I switched over to the right, so it's switchable for right-handed shooters. Cylinder is a 45cc cylinder. It has a Foster fitting right here for air. And what I found out about the cylinder, you can fill it to 3,000 PSI versus I have a Discovery and a Maximus. Both of those are single shot. Love single shots. I don't know what it is about it. I just like the single shots. But anyways, those cylinders can only be filled to 2,000 PSI. So I found it kind of odd. I went ahead and mounted the Crosman shoulder stock. I added some hot water pipe insulation for a nice soft cheek rise. I also added a swivel stud here, so the swivel for a sling. I also added a TKO moderator. The gun in stock form will give you 50 shots at around 450 feet per second. And that wasn't good enough for me because I wanted to go ahead and up the power. So I went ahead and did my modifications. I went ahead and drilled out the transfer port. And then I went ahead and added a Huma regulator. Regulator is set at 1500 PSI. I'll show you the groups. I was getting out to 30 yards. I believe 30 yards is about max, unless you go with I think 30 yards is about max. Because the further out you go, the less foot-pounds of energy you're gonna get. And I didn't want a big, bulky rifle scope. Let me take the side shot off here. We don't need to see that. And anyways, I got 22 shots with a JSB 7.87 grain, average velocity was 603, string spread 9, standard deviation of 2, and foot-pounds of energy equated to 6.38 foot-pounds of energy, which is more than enough to take care of some sparrows and starlings, even a pigeon if you get them in the head. But it's more enough energy for close range pesting. And this will be an ideal pesting rig, in my opinion, for anything 30 yards and in. And I have my bird feeder from my windows is actually 13 yards, and I get plenty of sparrows and starlings that are swarming around the birdhouse and the feeders, and this is perfect. It's quiet. What I added to is it's a 3.9 by 32 IR. It is a Monstrum scope, which is very similar to the 3.9 by 32 Bug Buster. And this is what I had on the shelf, so I figured, you know what, I might as well go ahead and use it, and it ends up being the perfect scope for this little pesting rig. Now, when field target starts back up in the spring, and I want to go ahead and participate in the pistol match, only thing I got to do is drop the shoulder stock, screw on the original pistol grips, and wham! I have a pistol that I can partake in the pistol matches, which I think will do quite nicely. I added the Huma rag because all my PCPs, if they don't have a regulator, I always end up putting either a Huma or a Adrius, the one off of eBay, in all my guns, because those two regs, in my opinion, are the most consistent. And so I ended up, like I said, I added a regulator to this. Now, I want to show you some of the groups. Oh, before I get to that, let's go ahead and measure the trigger pull weight. First stage, followed by didn't go off. Gotta cock it. All right, here we go. First stage, very light and short, followed by 1 pound, 7 ounces. £1 pound, 5 ounces. One more. The average. 1 pound, 4 ounces. For an average of 1 pound, I'll take it. Yeah, when I put the regulator in, I realized I'm not getting 50 shots, but that wasn't my point why I did that, because I needed to increase the feet per second and the foot-pounds. Now, can I dial it back to down to 450 feet per second? Well, of course I can. Just play with a hammer spring. Back it all the way down, and we're right back to where the gun was originally from the factory. But for now, I'm going to leave it at this particular setting because it's very accurate, and what I want to use it for is perfect. Now, let me show you the groups that I did out to 40 yards. I retract it, 30 yards. There's one group right here with a flyer down here. This is a dime. Covers it right up. 4 shots. 30 yards. Believe it or not, that was with a Crosman destroyer. 7.4 grain. The Crosman box didn't do too bad, other than it had a couple flyers here, but I need to work with this pellet a little more. But so far it was the Crosman destroyers, followed by the JSB. This is the one that I cronied the gun with, 7.87. Covered with a dime with 1 flyer, right there. 4 shots went in here with 1 over here. And it's not bad because got to consider what prey I'm hunting. All the shots will be a hit on this bird. And this bird is smaller than sparrow. Look at that. Great body shot. Bird's going down. Now, here are the pellets that this gun actually likes. Look at that. It likes 30 yards and under, like I would say like 20 yards and under. It likes the Crosman wad cutters. Likes the box, 7.9. The air arms, Diabolo, and 8.4 and 4.51 and 4.52 head size. It actually likes the Shack. It's hole in hole with this pellet right here. Wad cutter. The JSB 7.33 was the same result. All these pellets were notated in my notes for this particular gun, so I know what pellet to go to. Anything that was Crosman, it liked. Here's another JSB, which is hole in hole, under like 25 or under yards. But the 30-yard winner was between, or this one here, Diabolo Express JSB 7.87, or the domes. Not domes, the destroyer, Crosman destroyer, 7.4 grain. But look at all these pellets. It liked all the Barracuda, even like the Barracuda greens. Sniper lights, Terminators. I can use the Terminators, but I still have a lot of these left over, so I might as well go ahead and shoot these up. It liked all the field targets from 4.50 head size, 4.51, 4.52 head size, and 8.64. It actually loves them. It likes all of the the RWS pellets, which is really surprising. The Meister Klugen pellet wad cutter, also a good choice. Can't go wrong with none of these pellets that are on this table for this gun, which is amazing. You'll see a video following this review. This right here is a pellet pen. Love this thing. In 177 caliber, this pen holds exactly 22 pellets. And if I get tired of, trying to squeeze my finger in there, which I don't have to, but it's very easy for me to take the pellet pen out of my pocket, take and push this shirt clip, inject a pellet, and then I'll close the bolt. Very easy. It's like having a magazine, except that the magazine's up close and in the breech, whereas this is a pellet pen. I gotta manually push it in. Do I like a magazine? Of course I do. Do I like single shots? Sure I do. All my brake barrels are single shots, so it doesn't bother me to single load, whether it's like pushing the pellet in a breech on a spring gun or using a pellet pen. I didn't need that to happen, but it did. Anyways, pellet pen comes in handy for single shot shooters like myself, and if you own a single shot rifle, give one of these pellet pens a try. Come in handy. They make it for 2.2, of course 177 as you see here. Good deal right here. That's my review of the Crosman 1701P. By the way, you can find these guns you can order from Crosman on a Friday, get like 25% off or free shipping, something like that. Or I never tried it, but it was like free shipping on Fridays. Pyramid Air, I went on there and took a look at their gun, the 1701P, but it's been back ordered. More coming in later this month. Must be a popular pistol, but either way, I'm glad I did pick it up. Have one of these in my collection. Fun gun to shoot. Forgot one other thing too. This will be the one that when I'm on a farming permission, I'm driving around. This one will go right in between the driver's seat, between my legs there and the door panel. So if I see something, it's quick and easy to pull it up, put it right side of the window versus taking my regular air rifle from the passenger side and trying to move it over to the driver's side and take a shot. This is just quick, easy pull up, stick it out the window, fire. Side shot obviously fits on there because I got the bracket on here. Just enough room for the side shot mount. And also makes it easier too when I open up my sunroof, I see something inside the pole building, up in the rafters. Easy to shoot. Or up in the trees I drive by, take a shot. Kind of handy. Folks, stay safe out there. Sharing is caring. Shoot straight, and may your pellet hit its target. Crosman Destroyer 7.4. Don't even know where that one shot to. There it is. Okay, this gun is going to be right by the driver's side window. So when I'm out on the farms, anything that's 20 yards and in on my driver's side in my Pestmobile, I'll be able to pick them off. That's what this gun is going to be primary use for. While I have my main pesting gun pointing out the passenger side window, and I could also use this gun when I open up the sunroof, and if I happen to be in a spot or a position where there's a rafter that the bird is on and I can shoot, then this is what this gun is going to be used